What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video today. Today we're looking at the Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind DLC trailer. It just came out this morning. Yeah, it came out as I was at work last night. Like, I looked at my phone last night and saw this came out, and I was like, oh my god. And, of course, I watched it. I couldn't help it. But I figured we go through and kind of analyze a few things with it. Trying to talk about a few things. The trailer, already looking at it, looks like the whole DLC is going to it's going to take place during the game, but from other people's points of view. Like, it looks like a lot of background on what's going on with Xehanort's organization is what it looks like to me, because you kind of start with this look at the 13 pillars that were in a huge part of Kingdom Hearts 3. They were always hanging out, always kind of conversing. You get that as soon as the trailer starts, like the first thing you see. And what appears to be the Master of Masters is talking to young Xehanort, which, what? What the hell do they have to do with each other? This just makes it even more, like, I really think Demyx is probably the Master of Masters after watching this, even more now. That's the thing, like, I'm actually contemplating if Demyx is the Master of Masters. It's possible to me at this point. Because him and Luxord are the only people you've never really figured out who, like, they were before. Like, you've never actually seen Luxord or Demyx in their previous life before they became nobodies. Like, you've seen Marluxia and Larxene. Goddamn, I don't know why her name is so hard to remember. You saw them in Union Cross, which, Jesus Christ, Union Cross is an awful game. But I've watched, like, you watch the scenes from it, at least. It's an awful game, though. It's a big mess. The thing with that is, like, Luxord and Demyx, you've never seen what they did before, so you never really knew. And I'm curious as to what that means. Like, I'm curious as to who they really were, which makes me lean more towards the popular opinion that Demyx is actually the Master of Masters. The next thing you start to see is that you're starting to play from all the other Guardians of Light's point of view. Like, you're playing as Riku again, which, Riku, holy shit, that battle where you played as Riku in 3 was so fun, and I wished you got more of it. So this already makes me happy. And then Aqua, of course, during the Terranort fight, which, why can I not play as Ventus? Why is the world against me playing as Ventus in this game? And of course, next is Roxas. I guess that's why. Because you get to play as the other Ventus, you get to play as Roxas. So I could see that. Yeah, that makes sense. But you get to what's weird, though, is that you team up with Axel and Xion, but Axel was not able to fight, is why Roxas showed up, if you remember. So I'm curious as to how Roxas, Axel, and Xion are fighting together. So, how that works. Unless this is like the Kingdom Hearts 2 data battles, and that's how they're doing this DLC, which I hope it's not. I mean, it'd be cool, and that would mean there's way other story components going on rather than just retelling the same story. But at the same time, I really would just like to see the story again from their standpoint. But God, it looks so badass playing as Roxas. Double Keyblades. This next part's kind of weird. You get Sora in almost a drive form? I don't understand that exactly. That's kind of weird. And then you see this other... I can't remember if this was in the game. I don't remember this being in the game. This Xigbar Luxord... What's the word? Clash? Almost is the right word, I guess. But this conversation wasn't in the regular game. I'm like 97% sure. Because it's taking place in Olympus Coliseum. And I don't even think you saw Luxord until Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, I can't think of a time that you saw Luxord before the Pirates World. But maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this did happen. I'm just crazy. So, and I think Luxord started to piece together that Xigbar is not who he says he is. Of course, we all know now after the prologue, or not the prologue, the epilogue. If anyone's not played through the whole game and you're watching this, sorry, there's going to be spoilers. I don't know what the fuck you want me to tell you. The game's been out for 4 months. But in the epilogue, of course, you get revealed that Xigbar's Luxu, and I think that Luxord's starting to figure that out. Which makes me wonder who Luxord was even more now, because if he's figuring this out and knows that he's Luxu, who the fuck was Luxord? What was Luxord doing during that time? Because obviously he hasn't showed up in what they've done of Union Cross yet, as far as I know. I mean, unless it happened in more recent installments. Curious as to who Luxord is. Like, that's the part of the trailer that's getting me the most, is that I don't know who Luxord is. And it's pissing me off. I want to know. Just, oh, God. And I won't say, okay, before Kingdom Hearts 3, I did not care for Luxord. Luxord would have gone towards the bottom of my organization members. Like, if I had to rank them all, he'd be towards the bottom. But now, after 3, I put him somewhere in the middle. He's gradually moved up even higher. Luxord just got more interesting in this last game. Like, they actually made him a little better. Like, the dialogue he has is better. His story's more interesting. And you just wonder about what he was before because of the way they do his story. Same with Demyx. I'm actually just completely fluck. I don't even know. I don't know what the hell the Demyx could have been before these games. But, yeah, I don't really know. This is what I'm hoping, that this DLC basically either covers that, and it also covers what happened right after the ending of the game. Basically, when Kairi's gone and Sora goes to save her. I really hope that gets covered, or at least kind of covered. I'd like to know if the ending of the game was just metaphorical and Kairi didn't get saved, or if Kairi did get saved and Sora's gone now. I just want to know what's going on. I just want to know what the fuck is going on officially. Because, you know, Kingdom Hearts has this thing where the ending of games are never completely correct because they're all just trying to fuck you up for the next game. So, I don't know. I mean, it's a quick trailer. There's not much to it. I'm hoping we get another one while E3's going on. Because I don't remember what day Square Enix's panel is. It might have already happened, honestly, by the time I'm recording this. I just don't know it. But I'm really hoping that there's some more Kingdom Hearts 3 stuff. Just hopefully just more looking at what's going on in this trailer. Giving us a little more than this. Because right now, my mouth's watering over it. I just want to know what's going on. But I don't really think there's much else we can say about this. It's a pretty straight to the point trailer. I think we saw everything we're going to see. There's nothing really to analyze out of the trailer besides those things. But, yeah, that pretty much does it. Like always, thank you guys for watching. And I hope everyone who took the time out of their day to watch this has a wonderful day.